Happy Sunday. So I just said I would show you my version of the okra that Fumi made. Mine doesn't look as good as Fumi's, but it tastes so good. Let me show you. I'll show you. Okay, my fingers might be wet. Oh damn. Let me show you. How do you turn it? Anyway, this is what it looks like. That's mine. Everything is there. Now I'm making a four. Oh shit, damn. I'm making a four low fat four. So I'm using for my oil 1 teaspoon of coconut oil, organic virgin coconut oil. Fumi's okra. That's what mine looks like. Very red, redder than Fumi's, but tastes very nice. So now I'm making F4, low fat F4. So I'm using organic coconut oil, 1 tablespoon of that. Looks something like this. Actually, I'm going to use half a tablespoon of that. Half a tablespoon. Because I was telling Safolake that she can cook without oil. So that's half a tablespoon, and I'm just going to spray some olive oil into it and immediately pour in my onions. Where are my onions? So I'm just going to blanch the onion, or just make it, wrap it around it a little bit. I've turned the heat down a little. Smells lovely. Now this here is the paste from garlic, ginger, cardamom seed, and black peppercorns. So I mixed everything together and blended it. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in the onion, just to give it a little bit of smell, and the smell is just gorgeous. Now, so stir that around. You see, it's sizzling as if I'm frying. Just need a little bit of oil. That smells good. Oh, I forgot to say I added some pepper to that mixture. So that's my pepper. Now this pepper that I'm putting in this pepper mixture has so much onions in it. So much onions and so much sweet pepper. So it's actually, it tastes nice on its own. If I was making stew out of that, I don't need to add anything. It tastes really, really nice. It smells lovely as well. So just mixing this up together. Just pretending as if I'm frying it, but I'm not really frying it. Increase the heat. This is what I'm going to put into it. So in case I got cut off, what's this called? Oxtail, smoked mackerel, haddock, pollock, and some beef. And of course I'll put some frozen spinach in it as well. This is my cabbage cooking. I'm going to make cabbage eba or amala out of it. Oh, the pepper. Okay, I don't need that to be so long. So I'm just going to pause this now and bring some other stuff to the table. So I've added some water to the mixture, and I've added the remnants of the paste. the garlic paste. So you can see now it's sizzling. And it's thick. I'm gonna put 2 Maggi cubes because I'm not using any salt. So 1 chicken, actually 1 chicken and 1 fake chicken that you got us some time ago. Just to prove that I cook this myself. Meanwhile, kumayo. Okay, let's see how that is doing. The cabbage is doing well. Okay, stir this around. It's really going to be very fast. Nearly done. Taste. Lovely. Okay, so I'm gonna put the meat inside now because it's been in the freezer. It's grilled and it's been in the freezer for a while, so I need it to kind of thaw in the pots. So that's it, not that much. Some beef, because I want to reduce my beef intake. I don't really want to be eating beef anymore, to be honest, but I'll use up what I have in the house and that's it. Not to be buying again. So the garlic paste that I made, I'm gonna freeze that. So I made enough to freeze for another time. The lady said if you put oil on top of it, maybe some olive oil or something, you can put it in the fridge and you can use it like that. So I probably will save one, put it in the fridge and use it. So I just let that sizzle a little bit. I'm gonna add some water. Catering practically. Yeah, just a little bit of water. I'm supposed to be cleaning as I go. And now it's time for the fish. I've added the mushroom, the fish, and you can see it's really frying. It's sizzling. So the last thing now will be to add the spinach, which I've put in the microwave to thaw it out. I'm gonna just get it. Frozen, fresh. So squeeze the water out. And just factor it in. Of course, it's better to use fresh, but I always have this in the freezer. Don't always have fresh. If I buy fresh, I don't end up cooking it. for a long time I end up throwing it away. Just all my fresh food in the fridge, I buy them out of guilty conscience and then I throw them away. And then what do we am I talking about wastage? No more waste. Don't buy what you don't need. So I don't do that anymore. If I buy frozen, I can always use it anytime I feel like cooking, which is not all the time. Ooh. The cabbage should be ready now. So as soon as I finish this, turn it down to low heat. I'm going to go blend the cabbage. That's all the water that I squeezed out. Still leave a little bit there though to cook it. Catering Pratica. Done. Now stir it together. No fat, actually, virtually no fat. So we're gonna say low fat eforiru, because if you the oil from the mackerel is very good oil, essential oil, very good. You need it, but even that you advise to eat like twice a week. So beef twice a week, mackerel twice a week. So I'm gonna just put this here now. I'm gonna freeze a lot, put it in the fridge, and that's all I'm going to eat for the week. Eat as much as I want. It's still good. I can be full up just eating this. And it's 100% guilt free. 100% guilt free. Doesn't it look good? No fats for everything. Mommy, this is the red cabbage. I'm using red cabbage, not the white one. I could use the white one, but I just prefer the red one because I want to replicate Amala. So I'm going to be blending this in my Ninja. So that's the red cabbage over there, the good old red cabbage. So I'm going to be doing this in my Ninja. Okay. I will pause this and then return in a bit. It's really very soft, so it will be easy to blend. So I'll show you the bottom of my pot. That's the pot I used for the F4. No burn, nothing wasted, and no oil. You can't see any trace of oil there. So I'm going to wash it now. So I finished blending the cabbage. So what's next is to drain the water off. So that's what I'm going to do. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, waste nothing. And then, if I had the muslin cloth, you know, the cloth that I use for ogi, I would have used that instead of this, because this kind of will waste a lot unless I just leave it and then walk away for a long time. You know, it will waste a lot, because what I do is I just give it a shake. You see already the water coming out. So once I continue to shake it like this, I'll be able to get rid of most of the water, and you would know when the water is out, because you see it kind of congeal and form. So you just have to keep shaking it, and the risk is that you would get rid of you will lose some good one. So Let's see, in real time, you see how it's coming together from the corner. Yeah, so that's how I want it to be. You know, good exercise. I didn't go to the gym today, so this is my exercise. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Yeah. Oh, one Romeo. Continue to shake it. See how much water I've lost? So much water coming out. And that's from the water that I added when I was blending it, because you need to add a little bit of water when you're blending it, otherwise koni jade dada, koni lo dada. You need it to be a bit wet. So, you see, you can see results. That's how I want it to be, and that way you know it's most of the water is out. So yokuduri no. So you see, so much volume is gone out of it. So much water volume is gone out of it. It's compressing. This is not the end product by all means, no. This here is my psyllium husk, but it's no Ike. So the original containers long gone, long recycled. So you see now, see the texture is different from when I started, and it's not really as long as I thought. Sherry. So the water is gone out. Would that be Amala talk doesn't it look like that? Okay. Ooh. Now all that's left is to mix this up and put it on the stove. I feel a little bit of the psyllium husk into it, and my ruby amala. That's it. Next time you see me, I'll be on the stove with this beautiful baby. It's still graining. See all the water? See? Down the gum. So you need to get all that water out. No pee. In the pot, a little bit of psyllium husk. I like to mix it before I put it on the stove, only because when it's on the stove, it kind of becomes lumpy if you don't put it properly. So that is just a little bit less than a tablespoon. So I'm going to mix it with this or with the ladle. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. Let's put this gently over there, over there, over there. Is that showing me? That's showing. If I need to add more, I'll add more on the stove. Completely into it. Completely into it. And the magic will happen while it's on the stove. So bear with me. Okay. So, spoon. this is real time, so just want you to see how long it will take before we start seeing the action. So this is cooked cabbage blended together. The only addition there is the psyllium husk, which you have, which I sent to you, Mama. No efforts needed really, because what you're doing is you're just mixing it together. It's so easy. Could that be kani amala you keep turning and turning and turning, and all your muscle will go because you're turning amala. If you can see the bottom of the pot, you see how this is kind of pulling together now. The texture is now resembling amala texture because of the psyllium husk. You see, obviously if you want it to be more pulley, you add more, but it looks okay to me now. In fact, this looks to be the best I've made so far, because I used to add the psyllium husk while it's on the stove, and I used to have lumps from that. So I think I prefer adding it away from the stove before you put it on the stove. Oh my word. In fact, check out this, the bottom of the pot. It's starting to look like amala. You know the way the pot doing. Yes, looks like this. Whoa, whoa, whoa. If you don't know, you won't know. See how smooth. Girl, you're so smooth. And it's just like the ocean under the moon. It's the sweetest feeling emotion. Can you see? Give me your heart and make it real. Or let's forget about it. Quick, 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 quick. I'm gonna add a little bit of more of this. You see what I mean now? You know, we don't really measure, but at least that's 1 table. Let's safely say 1 tablespoon to half a head of cabbage. You don't want it to be too much. Amala chidele. Okay, so the next time you see me, I'll be eating my amala. Come and join me. My amala. Little bit. Loads of okra, loads of spinach, and some meat to go with it. High in protein, fiber, and just healthy. Bye. Actually, I have to, unfortunately I don't use my hand, but my fingers. But you see, I use my hand but not my fingers, but you can see. Oh my, when do you see? Mmm. 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 You need to see me. Mmm. Absolutely gorgeous. Right? You should see me putting this nice edible into my mouth. See? Mmm. 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 Cardamom is lovely. Oh my world. The taste in this, that's my own inspiration. That's something I just decided to put into the paste. Oh. I have to show it to you, mommy. Just in case you have it. Or you have a native name for it. Cardamom. Yeah. Yep. Open it. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Oh, the taste. Oh my god, if we put in rice. Unfortunately, I don't eat rice for now. But, oh, yeah, I can put in cauliflower rice. Ooh. Oh, and then, to wash this down, because I'm not drinking wine, I have my hibiscus flower tea on ice with a dash of lemon. Absolutely gorgeous. Happy Sunday, Mama.